How long does it take to become a millionaire by investing? Have you ever wondered how long it actually takes to become a millionaire just by investing? Not by launching a startup. Not by winning the lottery. Not by becoming a viral influencer. Just by earning a normal salary and investing consistently. Because if you ask most people, the answer you'll hear is usually the same. Decades, maybe never. But the truth is a little more uncomfortable than that. For many people in the United States and Europe, becoming a millionaire is mathematically possible. The real problem isn't income. It's how the system slowly trains people to think about money. Let's imagine a fairly typical situation. A 28-year-old professional living in a mid-sized American or European city. After taxes, they bring home about $4,000 per month. It's not wealth, but it's not poverty either. Their monthly life looks something like this. Rent or mortgage, $1,500. Car payment and insurance, $550. Groceries and utilities, $500. Student loan payments, $300. Subscriptions, phone bills, and small lifestyle expenses, $250. Credit card payments from earlier spending, $300. After everything is paid, they have maybe $600 left. Not bad. But here, where the story usually changes. Instead of thinking about long-term wealth, most people think about short-term comfort. Better furniture. Weekend trips. New gadgets. Upgrading the car slightly earlier than necessary. So that $600 quietly disappears every month. Not dramatically. Just slowly. Now here's the interesting part. Let's take the exact same person with the exact same salary. But instead of spending that remaining $600, they invest it every month into something simple like a diversified stock index fund. Historically, long-term stock market returns in the US and Europe average around 7% per year after inflation. Nothing magical, just patient growth. So let's do the math. Invest $600 per month. At 7% annual return. After 10 years, the account grows to around $104,000. Not life-changing yet. But after 20 years, it becomes roughly $315,000. Now something interesting begins to happen. Because after 30 years, that same investment reaches around $730,000. And by year 35, it quietly crosses $1 million. No genius-level investing. No trading. No crypto predictions. Just time. So why doesn't this happen more often? Because the real obstacle isn't math. It's psychology. Human brains are designed to prioritize the present. A dinner tonight feels real. $1 million 35 years from now feels abstract. Your brain doesn't emotionally value that future reward the same way. And modern financial systems quietly encourage this behavior. Credit cards make spending painless. Buy now, pay later services normalize debt. Car financing stretches purchases across 6 or 7 years. Every small decision feels manageable. But collectively, they delay wealth for decades. Financially intelligent people tend to think about money a little differently. They don't necessarily earn dramatically more. But they treat time as the most valuable financial asset they have. They understand something simple. The first $100,000 is slow. The first $300,000 still feels modest. But somewhere around the $500,000 mark, compounding begins doing more work than they do. Money starts growing faster than the monthly contributions. At that point, the system starts working for them instead of against them. And the difference between someone who invests $600 a month and someone who spends it becomes enormous. After 35 years, one person has $1 million portfolio. The other simply has 35 years of slightly nicer purchases. Becoming a millionaire through investing is rarely dramatic. It doesn't feel exciting in the early years. In fact, it often feels boring. But that's usually how real wealth quietly forms. Not through intensity, through consistency. If you found this perspective useful, consider subscribing for more calm, realistic conversations about money and long-term investing.